Hi, boys and girls. Today's lesson is going to be lesson 15-3, Real Grass. And it's found on page 771, 771. Now here we have some counters. We have some red and yellow counters. At the top, this is what Daniel has, the ones up here. And down here, by our graph, these are the two types that he has. He has red counters and he has yellow counters. So what our job is that we're going to go ahead and count how many counters he has of each. And with our pencil, our colored pencils, our crayons, or whatever you have, we're going to see how many he has. Now you can color in the whole circle if you like, or just put a line, because at school we would just put a line. So for the top row, they're asking us to count the yellow counters, to count the yellow ones. So let's go to the top, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 yellow counters. So with my yellow crayon or pencil or marker, whatever I have, I'm to go ahead and color in or cross out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now over here, this is where my red counters are going to be counted. Okay, here's going to tell how many I have total. Well, I come up here again because this is what Daniel has, and I'm going to count how many counters I have. So I have 1, 2, 3. Only 3 counters. So I get my red pencil, crayon, or marker, and I'm going to go ahead and mark 3. 1, 2, 3. Now my directions here is, how can I find out which group of counters has more red or yellow? Which one has more, the red or the yellow? Well, once I color them in, and I said that I had 4 yellow, but I only had 3. I'm only going to count the ones that are in our graphs. I only had 3 red. Which one do I have more of? That's right. I have more of the yellow. Okay. So we have to use what is given to us and then use the graph. Okay. So here for our guided practice for number 1, we have our counters again. This time I have 2 red, and then I go back and count my yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I have 4 yellow counters. My question, I have to go down here and say, how students get the same? Okay, we have our counters. We counted them. Then we're going to circle the counter that shows which has fewer. Which has fewer. So my red, I have only 2 red. So red is going to be the fewer. I'm going to circle it. Now for number 3 and number 4, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to count your counters. First your red and then your yellow. And then we're going to circle the counter that shows the group that has fewer. Fewer. So do that for number 2 and do that for number 3. For number 2 and 3, make sure you count. You look at how many you have here, and then you mark them here, and then you can count. So it's a couple of steps, boys and girls. It's a couple of steps. We're going to count over here, go ahead and mark it here, and then compare. Now, the page that you're going to turn in for me is the independent practice, page 774. 774. Again, we have on number 4, we have, we got a whole bunch of counters. So you're going to count them and mark them and then compare. Make sure you read the directions to see if you want the one that has more or the one that has less. And for number 6, go ahead and have your number 5, I'm sorry, excuse me, boys and girls. Number 5, have your parents read the directions and follow it through. Okay. Thank you, boys and girls. See you. Bye-bye.